I'm here at Broadhurst Park, home of SC United of Manchester, to learn about the non-league team playing European football on a Tuesday night under the floodlights. Welcome to another Round the Grounds episode. Manchester City are not the only Manchester-based club in European action this evening. Behind me, FC United of Manchester are taking on French side Vinsky FC in an annual European competition known as the Fenix Trophy. The competition was set up in 2021 for semi-professional clubs and non-professional clubs, and it's also recognised by UEFA. I'm here to talk to the man behind it all and just learn why these clubs are participating in this great competition and what the plans are going forward. Absolutely buzzing to be here tonight for this one. Can't wait to take it in. I've got my press pass, so yeah, let's get round and talk to a few of the guys and hopefully have a word with Neil Reynolds, who's also the FC United of Manchester manager. So yeah, come on, let's get round the grounds.
Very nice to meet all of you. My name is Leonardo Aleotti. I come from Milano. I am the club manager of Brera FC and currently the director of, director of the Fenix Trophy.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the Fenix Trophy and why you created it.
Well, that was an idea that came to our mind, and when I say our, I mean me and my father's mind. When it was in around November 2020.
Yep.
So for context, it was the second wave of the pandemic. It was the second season that was suspended because of course, health issues. So we got no football activity going on, and we started thinking, what can we do to improve our football experience?
Yeah.
So jokingly, we said, as the third team of Milan, what's the gap between us and the first two? So it was, except for the money, of course, it was European football. On a much more serious sense, we've always been, in our over 20 years of existence, a very different establishment.
Yeah.
We've always done football in a much different way. We've always tried to use football with the full awareness of the importance of football. So using it as a mean to impact as a social medicine, or to create some artistic project, or to do something cultural, something also just funny. One season we had the players go on the pitch with the clown wigs, so it was a pretty interesting experience. We had several projects that were really funny in a way, but we've always felt that football was, especially in non-professional football, was to be some sort of laboratory.
Right.
Not just, in a way, professional football has to be football for football's sake, because there is so much money involved that it's not even the football element that prevails, it's the financial element. Right. The financial element depends on the football results, so that's where all the focus is.
Yeah.
In non-professional football, The footballers, they don't do that as a job. They choose to play football. So the kind of tension and nervousism that gets into the professional footballers, that if they perform badly, they get unease. So in their own mind, they lose their job. So they lose their livelihood. So the dynamics in professional football are much harsher than in non-professional football. In non-professional football, it should be about the experience of playing football. It should be something that, win or lose, you enjoy. And also it should be a chance for clubs to do something more with football. It's very important that they have a full awareness of what the essence of football. Because at the same way, we were not just a charity project with some NGO who was like taking some sort of social frailty and telling play football because that's what the most basic thing to do with football. We were fully aware of the effect that football can have on every element of who is in the stadium, like the players, the managers, the staff, the fans. So the positive effect of football is on everyone involved in a game, not just on the players, because that's the most elementary understanding of football that you can have. So we've done several things now. I don't want to bore you with the whole thing, but we've always felt there was some sort of distance between us and the other non-professional clubs in Italy, and in general there was a problem with the non-professional football in Italy as a whole. Of course, I'm in England, and it's the home of football, and the football culture is so much different. Like, there will be now in minutes this zone stand will fill up with fans, so it's a much different experience than in Italy. But throughout Europe, there is this type of feeling that non-professional football is a lamer version of professional football. And in a way, the issue is there is no reference model. If you start a football club in non-professional leagues, the only model you can look up to is professional football. And using a metaphor that I like very much, the issue is, and people don't understand, is that professional football and non-professional football, they look alike, but they are very different. It's like professional football is a tiger and non-professional football is a cat. Now they do belong to the same species, but if you feed a cat a lot, it doesn't become a tiger. It just becomes a fat cat. So you don't have the perks of being a tiger, and you also spoil the beautiful cat you had. Now, I have nothing against fat cats, but generally speaking, it's unhealthy for cats to be fat. So the thing is, people in non-professional should learn how to use the tool they have in their hands. And I think it's very important we set some sort of benchmark, and that's what we wanted to do with the Fenix Trophy. We wanted to create this European network of football clubs, very different from one another. We are not, for instance, we are not supporters direct Europe. We are not necessarily only into fan ownership. I mean, this is great. The fact that this has been created by the fans, it's amazing.
So was that the attraction when you obviously spoke to FC United?
There was, of course, FC United of Manchester has such a great history that it doesn't matter if they are in the Northern Premier League, in the 7th division, or if they are in the 3rd, or if they are in the 9th. The essence of the identity of the club is much bigger than just the football dimension, which is the important thing. We wanted to find clubs around Europe with very different stories, with very different models. It may be some clubs, fan-owned clubs, it may be some expat clubs, it may be some clubs with cultural, artistic initiative, social initiative. Clubs that it was not, when you meet them, when you learn about their story, you don't really ask, okay, what division are they playing in? Because that's not important. Okay, of course, it matters in a way from the football side, but as a whole, it's not the most important thing. That's what the fact that these clubs were creating a community and they were creating some added value on top of their football experience. That's what mattered for us when we were picking the clubs. So we started making a few calls. Of course, FC United of Manchester was pretty easy to spot. Some lower division club in Poland or in Czech Republic was less easy to spot. But we've done our fair share of researching and on the internet and getting into some very deep, dark places. but we managed to find 8 clubs, including ourselves. We were in the first edition. To start the first season of the tournament, we had this. We debuted with a friendly game and a press conference in June 2021 in Rome. Unfortunately, we lost the friendly game very badly also, but that was the beginning of it. We at the beginning actually we were hoping that we could get a European a grant from the European Union in the Erasmus Plus program. Unfortunately, that didn't happen eventually, but also in the early stages we realized that the outcome of this grant would be too far away to be organizing. Like, it was going to be end of September. Even if we got the money, end of September, what are you going to do? You need to create all the mediatic attention, you need to organize all the games. So we decided to cut a lot of costs and be ready in any case to start the tournament. That was the best choice we ever made, because we actually started the tournament, even if we didn't get the money. So the tournament is self-financed by the clubs, except for the final phase. That so far has always been in Italy. It will be. This is the only thing I can say. It's going to be in Italy this season as well. In a very nice location.
Which we can't say yet.
I cannot say yet where it is. I cannot, especially I cannot say the dates. But after this game, which I'm pretty confident FC United is going to win, then they will sort out their own logistics before the fans take up all the plane, the flight space, and then we will disclose it in 1 week from now. So we can we have a lot of packages for fans for their own experience. It's very nice. You will see it. You will love it. So as I was saying, all the tournament expenses are covered by the clubs, except for the finals that are covered by the organization, aka us. And basically it works on a concept we wanted to stress. We wanted, of course, to create some sort of reference model for non-professional football. And doing this, we wanted to stress a lot the most interesting aspects of non-professional football. So the proximity, the creation of friendship between the two sides. The thing is, in the 90 minutes you can battle out your whole thing out on the pitch, but at the end of it, it's mandatory to have a dinner all together, a moment to get together. It needs to be some sort of cultural exchange. And the whole thing about hospitality, as a matter of fact, Fenix stands for friendly, as I mentioned, European, pretty self-explaining, non-professional, innovative. It's innovative because nobody has ever done something like that.
No.
Incredibly, nobody has ever thought of a non-professional club senior tournament. You have several youth tournaments. You never have one senior tournament that goes throughout the season. This is like the Champions League. It's not like just a spot on one weekend thing. It goes throughout from September to May. So and it's so televised. So it has. We wanted to give non-professional football the same fascination as professional football. Because we thought that would retroact very well on the players, on the fans, and everything. It would create a very good storytelling about the whole thing. And the last letter is Xenian, which is an English word. I know many of you may not know it, but it means basically it comes from the ancient Greek, and it means to be kind to your guest, basically. Because in Greek, xenos means both foreigner and guest. So that's also where xenophobia comes from, but this is completely unrelated. But that's the fear of the foreigner. But so it's a way to stress the fact that the foreigners that come here has to be taken care as guests, and we do that also in a very practical way, because the home team pays out for the transportation, the hotel, the dinner from the home team, from the away team, because it's very important that they care about the away team's the visitors' experience. At the same way, when they fly out to visit for the away game, they are taken care of. So we really want to create this type of solidarity, this type of positive feeling between these non-professional clubs that all have very different experiences. You can. I don't want to. We had around 20 different clubs in this season, so I'm not gonna start expressing every story, but you can see them and see how different even among themselves. Like even the fan ownerships are different from one another. Like FC United of Manchester is not the same as KSK Beveren, is not the same as AKS Zrid, the Polish team we had a few years back. So we wanted to create a diversity to show that many types of football are possible in non-professional divisions. So we got to the third edition, happily. We were able to, despite everything, to increase the number of participants from 8 in the first edition, 9 in the second edition, and 12 now in the third edition.
So it's 12 this year.
They're 12 this year. Now they are divided in 4 groups of 3 teams each.
Yep.
They play home and away games, so 4 games throughout the season. Group winners, they go to the final stage in Italy. I'm not going to say where.
So we're back with Neil Reynolds, FC United manager. How's it feeling to play in this prestigious tournament now?
I mean, it's great. You know, another team from Paris. You know, we're looking forward to travelling out there next month. But, you know, it's a competition that we hold in high regards. You know, we didn't take it lightly getting beat last year. You know, one of the targets in summer was, can we go and regain the Fenix Trophy? And that's our target. And we knew that when we went out to Krakow, we had to be at our best, and they give us a stern test. Although we came through it 4-1 winners, be another good test for us tonight. And you know, we haven't had it all our own way this season in the league. So this is a welcome break from the league, but also we've got to put on a good performance that takes us into the weekend. Yeah,
obviously a win was it in your first game. So obviously secure the place into semi-finals if you win tonight.
I mean, that's the thing. I mean, people talk about the finals weekend. The finals weekend I was in Milan last year.
Yeah.
You know, the talk of like Garda this year. So you know, we've got to get there. We've got to get there. We haven't got a divine right to get there. These will come and put on a stern test for us. We've just got to carry on playing our style of football. And the last few games have been really positive. The way we've been playing, adapted a new system, got a couple of new lads in. And I want them to just go and express themselves tonight and go and do the best to win the game of football. The prize at the end of it is huge.
Yeah.
You know, it's absolutely huge. But, you know, and if you don't perform, then you don't get the prize. But if I know I'm not on my own when I say this, I want to be getting on a plane for the finals weekend, whatever that will be, and go and do what we did last year, because if we didn't get to the finals weekend, you won't get a chance to play in the San Siro, managing the San Siro. So, you know, with that in mind, the opposition, the quality of the competition, is improved. The opposition has certainly improved. So this won't be a pushover tonight, but we're at home.
Yeah.
We're on the back of a good performance against Radcliffe last week. Pitch is looking good, so hopefully, you know, if everything falls into place, we can put smiles on the fans' faces, win the game, and mathematically pretty much secure our passage to the finals.
Yeah, and you touched on the San Siro. What was that experience for you and obviously the players? Must have been incredible.
Something that I'll never forget, and I've just talked about it in there now, and some of the lads that, you know, had that opportunity to go and play in the San Siro, like Lou Griffiths, you will never ever forget it. You know, for me to manage in there, and you only have to watch Match of the Day on a Saturday night. Some of them Premier League managers will never get the opportunity to manage in the San Siro, and, you know, albeit they're probably where I want to be, you know, in the Premier League, but they haven't got the opportunity to do what I did, which was managing the San Siro. And when you say that to people, they go, "The San Siro?" And you go, "Yeah, that's the one." We walked down the famous tunnel, up the steps into the arena, and away we go, and we won 1-0. You know, for a great goal from Matty Van Wyk. So yeah, a moment that will live with me forever. In terms of bucket list, it's right up there with what I've ever achieved. But this year's a new competition, and we love going out to Krakow. We're going to travel out to Paris, but you know, this is where we've got to get results. You know, Broadhurst Park tonight, and we've got to get a win that will take us into this weekend.
And lastly, on the tournament, the trophy, Fenix Trophy, what's your thoughts on it? Obviously, a great thing what he's set up and how much it's grown in so little time.
It's spectacular. I mean, we're not the only English club now. We've got Lewis and Enfield in there. I've just spoke to Leo, the tournament organiser, and he's just given me some unbelievable news for next year. You know, it's going to grow again and grow. You know, I don't know when it's going to stop. You know, is it going to turn into the kind of the Champions League, if you will, equivalent with that many teams in? But it's getting so much kudos, it's getting so much attention. The media teams that have travelled over from far and wide today, it's remarkable. So for us, we're super proud to be in it. We're super grateful to be in it, because you never get this opportunity in non-league anywhere else. But you know, we welcome the likes of Lewis and Enfield. We hope that we can all get to the finals weekend, and you know, who knows? But it's going to be a really difficult competition.
Yeah.
But like with anything, you've just got to qualify. And how you qualify sometimes doesn't matter. Once we get to the finals weekend, if we do, then we've got to be on our mettle and ready to go. But it's a huge thank you to everyone that's organised the competition, no matter where that goes into it. But it's now getting real attention, you know, sponsorship wise and you know, kind of the media wise. He's doing what he's set out to do, which is make friends, not millionaires, bring fan-owned football clubs together, which he's certainly done. But then also give the opportunity to people to travel far and wide and, you know, compete against each other like they do in the big league. You know, we're doing it. We're creating our own memories.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
Brilliant.
Neil.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
mate.
I want to create also a more European tournament to involve many countries. We don't have any Portuguese club, we don't have any Spanish club, any German club, so any Italian, but we will be back. But the thing is, if you are from any of these countries or Sweden or whatever, reach out to us and we will certainly.
You're on social media.
We are on
Instagram.
social media. We have Instagram. We just reached 3,000 followers on Instagram,
Amazing.
so I'm pretty enthusiastic about that. We are anyway. We also have several emails, but you can check out our website. There is a contact section where you can find everything. Also in terms of press, not just, and also who knows in terms of sponsorship. We don't do this for the money, but if there is some money flowing around, we wouldn't be unhappy about it. So let's hope to get to 16 next season. And find a way to make ends meet.
Keep growing it, and hats off to you, because I've followed it since I learnt about it, obviously through FC United. I think we've kept in touch as much as I can, and I love what you're doing, and honest to God, I hope it grows as much as possible. Hats off to you, mate, because the work you've done is incredible, and appreciate you talking to me.
I hope to keep you entertained for a while.
Yeah, 100%. I know you will. You're passionate.
I actually am. Now I'm involved in some professional football project with my team that has, because of this, suspended its Italian non-professional activity. Now we have some professional football projects around the world, in Macedonia, Mozambique, Mongolia. I've met some very interesting people. I'm best pal with Goran Pandev now, I'm an Inter Milan fan, so he was the guy who won the Champions League for me. I love him. Despite everything, I think the Fenix Trophy is the best thing I've ever done, and the best thing I'm doing. So it's the thing I'm most excited about.
Yeah, brilliant. Appreciate your time and thank you so much, and enjoy the game.
Likewise, thank you very much. I've been very happy to meet you and to have a chance to speak about what we do.
Top man, thank you, mate. Just introduce yourself, my friend.
Hi, so I'm Matt, one of the supporters here at FC United. Looking forward today, just before the game against Finski.
So we're touching on the Fenix Trophy tonight. Last season, you went out to Milan. What was that experience like?
Oh, it's incredible. The away trips are all incredible, and to fly out and play a game at the San Siro with it being a members run club, so it's like your club that you own as well. Like, it was, once in a lifetime. Really incredible.
And on the trophy, what's your thoughts on it? I think it's a brilliant what he's done and set up, and in so little time, it's just growing and growing and growing into it.
Yeah, I absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. So far, I've done every away, every
amazing.
Really got into it. It's a great experience and something that at this level of football,
it's brilliant.
You never imagined that you're gonna.
No, it's going to grow and grow and grow, and more are going to get involved, and it's just such a great experience.
Absolutely, and it's great that this year we've got Lewis and we've got Enfield involved, as well as Manwit Major, if I pronounced that right. So it's great that we've got more teams in Great Britain involved, and hopefully we can get more across Europe involved.
Lovely. Lastly, let's get a little score prediction from you tonight.
3-1 to FC United.
Yeah, lovely. Thanks for your time, mate.
No worries. Thank you.
Thank you. le président et les secrétaires nationaux du parti FC. Nous nous remercions d'être venus ici ce soir en suivant votre groupe dans ce foot.
Just introduce yourself, my friend.
So my name is Mathis and I'm a journalist for France Football.
Yeah, so what did you make of the game tonight, Vinsky FC?
So I come here to make a report for France Football about the FC United of Manchester because it's a club which we think it's a special club.
Yep.
So with strong values, interesting values. So we come here to see that.
Lovely. And the Fenix Trophy, what's your thoughts on that? Do you think it's a good thing?
Yeah. Of course, I think it's a good idea to put some non-professional club together. The values of this trophy are in the name Fenix. There is a value of welcoming, of friendship, and I think is very good. This competition was born just after the Super League, and I think it was a good symbol, very interesting.
Yeah, and obviously 90 minutes is played, and the two teams are now going to be friendly and enjoy a drink afterwards.
I will see that, and I think it will be very good.
Lovely, appreciate your time. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
So just finishing this little video up, I've absolutely loved my time here again at FC United of Manchester. Can't thank the guys enough for like I say, giving me this press pass and all the access that they give me. Speaking to Neil Reynolds, the manager, absolute class bloke. Just an amazing club. Winning 4-1 tonight against Fenix FC of France in the Fenix Trophy. Spoke to the guy who's making this such a great trophy, such a great competition, and the passion he's got for growing it and just sharing the love for football. Football fans just all coming together and just sharing that love. It's not about the money, and I absolutely love this. You can see the passion in the stands tonight, for the levels they are and just the support they get. It's brilliant. I'll just read you this little quote from the Fenix Trophy. Fenix Trophy is a tournament we created with explicit intent of showing how understanding the football experience can be when it's lived with friendship, passion, expertise and joy. What a better way to round off this video. Stay tuned because the Fenix Trophy is absolutely going to be massive. Drop them a like, drop them a subscribe on the socials. Absolute top work that they're doing, and just follow the journey. Thank you everyone for watching. Click the like button, drop a subscribe. See you later. Thanks for watching everyone.